Sonicstate here at NAMM 2020, and we're here with IK Multimedia and with Della, my buddy from from last year.
From last year.
Now, this is a very, very cool reverb that you're going to show us here, because it's not a normal reverb. It's actually kind of more of a simulation of...
It's an historic thing. That's the point.
Yeah.
We capture the history of music. I mean, we are releasing now a studio reverb made in collaboration with Sunset Sound Recorders, which is one of the most famous recording studios.
Legendary studios, one of the most legendary studios of all time.
Yeah, come on.
So typically, recording studios, especially of the past, would really heavily rely on echo chambers as opposed to sort of like digital reverbs and such. So what you've done is essentially capture all of the echo chambers.
We captured not only the echo chambers, but also all the live rooms, all the ISO booth, and a couple of plates they are still in use today.
Right.
And we captured them with their equipment, so their API custom from the Studio One, the Neve of the Studio 2, etc., and also the other custom console of the Studio 3. With their microphones in the positions where they are actually recording still now the instruments there.
Wow.
So it's a real life experience. It's like go there and recording your stuff. So
like one of the ISO booths, say where there was guitar amps mic'd up, you can then put your guitar amp in there and it would be like mic'd up in the room where maybe like a
Van Halen.
Van Halen.
Or you can put your acoustic guitar in the studio, in the ISO booth of the Studio 3, and it's gonna be like Purple Rain. I mean, like or the piano still in the live room of the Studio 3, and it's gonna be again like Purple Rain, some other great classics. I mean,
so the graphics actually, the plug-in interface actually shows this really well, doesn't it?
Yeah. So the plugin interface is supposed to be super easy. So like you just select the type of reverb that you want, like your ride room. But then, there's a nice feature that you can actually just see around the studio and see how the ambience is. Like.
There's almost like an educational quality in this, and learning how what those studios sounds like.
Yeah, how the studio sounds like, how you can position your stuff around the studio, and what material are used actually to have that type of sound in the end. So then, of course, we wanted to capture the snapshot of how those studio sounds, but of course we are in 2020 already, so we added all the features that you expect from a reverb. So changing the pre-delay of your reverb, the decay, just going, maybe some of the chambers are really long, so maybe you want less decay, etc., and stuff like that, or some filters. The possibility to select between having only the left microphone and the right microphone, or both, of course. Some other trickability like the width, of course, all the levels, and in some of the rooms we have the possibility to select, for example, the dampening, or even the phase of the reverb, because in fact, if you go on the live room of the Studio 2, which is I'm not gonna say weird, but is really well. Let's hear it. I mean, if you change the phase of the room, it's gonna change completely your drum. Mm-hmm. So, for example, this is the drum super dry. As soon as I put on the reverb, but if I change the phase, for example, the flavor is different.
Yeah.
So those are all the stuff that, of course, you can use to change completely and to give different flavors of something. Nice. It's like really working there. It's like it's a creative process on your mixing, of course. Then, of course, you have chambers, which are fantastic. Which are fantastic.
Yeah.
And I mean, to test the chambers, I have the perfect thing, which is a piano, an electric piano that one of my colleagues made. Here we are. I'm gonna put it there on the chamber number 3, which I love it. So this is the piano drive. But again, as soon as I go on, instant magic. It's just instant magic. It's unbelievable. And we designed the entire plugin to be as easy as possible. So in fact, as soon as you put it on your track, just select the type, and it's already done. Then of course, you need to
you tweak it
a little bit to fit it better on your track, etc., etc. But
Yeah.
it is already there.
Yeah.
This is because Sunset Sound Recorders already sounds fantastic.
Right.
That's it. So it was that easy. Even in some vocals, for example, which is one of the things that of course everybody wants to hear. Here we are.
So we can actually record in the room that Jim Morrison recorded in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And did other things as well.
Yeah.
But we won't go into that just now.
Don't go there. Just don't go there. But yeah, this is, for example, the recording of a vocal, super dry again.
The mystery I'm loving on your face,
You got a nice voice.
while the clouds are wondering if they'll
And as
stay.
soon as if you put it on,
The mystery I'm loving on your face, while the clouds
It's
are
an
wondering
evocative-
if they'll
we
stay.
recognise that sound because
Yeah.
it's on so many records.
Now
Yeah, that's
the
the point.
storms at a
and again,
distance.
even some of the super old springs.
The mystery I'm loving on your face, while the clouds are wondering if they'll stay.
Which without.
Now the storms
vocals,
at a
but-
distance, but you know we never fully
vibe,
go
that's it.
away.
You instantly giving soul to your music, and in an easy and nice sounding,
friendly, easy to use.
Yeah.
And actually, I love the switches. The switches there are very evocative of the old studios.
Yeah, also because those switches, I mean, all the graphic interface is made picking up pieces from their custom consoles.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Right.
So all those buttons, the
Yeah.
type of thing, are all. You can find all of those in their custom consoles.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, we wanted to give a well, apart from a really great thank you for this opportunity, also a paying this tribute to this place that is just one of the most beautiful place on earth. That's it.
Yeah, fantastic.
I love it.
Well, so the big question is then, when will it be ready and how much will it cost?
Okay, well, we're gonna today. Of course, we announce it, and it's gonna be available at the end of January, and it's gonna be available for $199 at the full price. However, it's gonna run for a limited limited amount of time at a pre-order price, which I don't remember. At the
Okay,
moment.
so just so if you're interested, keep tuned because
But you can
there will
find
be-
all the information on the website.
Right.
And on the website, there's also the possibility to hear a lot of all those audio demos. So you can literally check it on your studio, at your home, wherever you want, how you want it, in high quality. So
Right.
even better.
Right. Oh yeah, and also I noticed that the new IK MTM speakers in white.
Yeah.
That's new for here?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we made the micro monitor in white last year, and we thought, well, you know what? Also, the bigger sister should be also in white.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, a lot of people asked for that, and they are basically the same MTM, but just with this white color, which fit quite perfectly my studio actually. And now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, Della, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Yeah,
as always.
fantastic. And and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.